to the Katherine show. So last week I broadcasted about how I wanted to become a Skitsapalooza director. And I told all of you to ask any questions that you may have regarding the position. So I dedicated this week's video to making sure I get your questions answered. So question number 1 comes from Squishy Squish 81, and the question was, how will you conduct auditions and rehearsals? Here we go with the answer. Hi, my name is Katherine Benzine, and I will be performing how I would hold auditions and rehearsals. Katherine here, speaking about how auditions and rehearsals would be conducted. Auditions would be conducted in an orderly manner. I would allow the stage manager to run auditions with however they are comfortable. But I will be there if they have any questions or if they need suggestions. I personally would allow those who would like to audition to sign up for time slots. On audition day, they may step outside to rehearse, but inside the waiting hallway, I would require it to be quiet. I think the stage manager should be able to kick out any unbehaved actors from auditions. Once auditions are done, I think rehearsals should be ran similar to last year. The 2 acts should have divided rehearsals, and within each act, rehearsals should also be divided. An example of Act 1A, rehearsals would be on Tuesday, and Act 1B, rehearsals would be on Wednesday. This would be so that we could give each scene its deserved cleaning time. Once each scene has been cleaned, rehearsals can come together up until we can run the show in its entirety. Thank you for listening to Cryptomatic Katherine's broadcast. So, question number 2 came from Always and Forever 72, asking, how will you divide the job responsibilities among the directors? And if one of the directors does not complete their duties and responsibilities, how will you handle it? Answer time!
Yo! Guess I got my swagger back. The duties of being a director should be equally divided among all directors. I think each director should be assigned to an area in which they know they be successful. Although I think each should be involved in all duties to make sure the show is headed in the direction of success. If one director is lagging on the duties, I'll tell them, yo, you gotta get your swagger back. And if they need assistance, I will be willing to help them. But if they are completely lost, I'll be willing to take on that duty in order to save the show.
So question number 3 is actually a series of questions that came from an unknown user. So the questions are as follows. How will you motivate the cast and crew? If a scene, skit, or actor does not comply with the rules, how will you handle it? What exactly will you do? If an actor last minute cannot attend rehearsal, what will you do? And will you allow actors or techies to leave rehearsals or production early if they are not needed? So, here you go. Answer time. Woo!
As candidates for director of Skitsapalooza, I, Katherine Benzine, promise to lead my people in the right direction. From day 1 on the job, I will notify all participants of Skitsapalooza of what is expected of them. I will remind them of their obligations while reminding them the fun of the show. I will motivate my people by reminding them that they are great, and that only a selected amount of people were chosen to be in this show. If a group of my people do not comply with the rules that have been enforced, they will receive 1 warning, and I will remind them that this show is a privilege and that we have no time to waste on those who will not take this show seriously. If sad action continues, the skit will be cut. If it is a single actor being difficult, the actor will be replaced immediately. Attending all rehearsals that you are assigned to attend is mandatory, but if last minute you are unable to attend, you must somehow notify the directors with a valid excuse. Otherwise, you will be cut from participating in the show. As director, I would like to organize rehearsals so that only the required actors or techies are at said rehearsal. In that case, there should be no need for anyone to leave rehearsals early. Actors should remember that they are part of a single cast, and
auditions will be made only to those with valued reason. Another idea that I have for Skitsapalooza is regarding the theme. The theme, I believe, should be toy theme. Think of all the possibilities. Having a toy theme would give lots of ideas a chance. I, Katherine Benzine, would dedicate my life to being a director of this show and would do everything necessary for my cast and crew in order to achieve a successful Skitsapalooza show.
So the next question comes from Motivation in the Sky 627 saying, pick one trait that makes a good director. Why is this trait important? So I decided to have my celebrity friend answer this question for me.
Action. Being a celebrity isn't easy. It takes up a lot of your time and requires a whole lot of dedication. When being a director, dedication is an important trait to have. The amount of dedication you have as a director sets leadership to how much dedication will be given from others. Not only do you have to be dedicated to your duties, you must also have dedication to everyone else's duties and responsibilities. Being a director, much like a celebrity, takes basically 24/7 dedication. It's usually too much for people to handle, but I believe Katherine Benzine has what it takes to be a dedicated director to this show.
So I also had one guest email me asking if they could meet me in person because they wanted to be on the show. So of course, the great director that I am, I decided to meet with them. So this is what happened when I met them. What do you have to say about this candidate?
Well, I think that she's an inspiration. She's amazingly talented and such a hard worker, and she's incredible.
Aw, that's so sweet of you.
Yeah, I absolutely love Melissa Schmidt.
What? Who are you? Melissa, what are you doing in my video? Get out of here.
Is this your video? I don't even like you.
Yeah. Melissa Schmidt is one of my rivals in this competition, and of course, she would try to steal my spotlight. But anyways, so now I have a special guest on the show. I would like to bring in my dog, LBJ. Woo! So this is my dog, LBJ. He wanted to come on the show because he had some nice words to say about me. So, LBJ, do you think I would make a good director?
Of course you would make a great director, I think.
And why do you think I would make a great director?
Because you are wonderful.
Wow, well, thank you, LB, for all the nice words. Lastly, the question from Queen of All Queens, Manassas. What does being a director mean to you? Well, I'd like to answer this question really straightforward. Being a director, I don't even want to do this in takes. Like, there's not enough words that can explain what being a director would mean to me. There's so much that's happened in my life, and theater is like the one place where I found all this comfort and happiness, and every single day, all I look forward to doing is going to theater. I would stay there all day, all night if I could, you know? And ever since freshman year, it's always been this dream, like, oh wow, Skitsapalooza, there are directors. One day I hope I get to be a director. And I'm finally at that stage where I have this opportunity to be a director. So it's like, I'm willing to put everything into this show. I'm willing to dedicate all my time and all my effort and everything that I have to being a director. It would mean everything to me. It would be like proving to not only myself, but to everyone who's ever had their doubts about me. And it's like, I can do this, you know? It's like, it would be a dream come true to be a director for Skitsapalooza. Thank you for watching this week's version of The Katherine Show. Tune in next week for more information.
Hi, Miss Manassas. Filming this was a lot of work,
But I just wanted to say thank you again for being the best teacher in the whole wide world. You mean so much to me, and this director position would mean a whole lot. I would like to learn my junior year how to be a director, because I know next year me and Melissa are basically going to be the only female seniors, that have been through all your levels of theater. And so I think it would be a lot easier if we knew how to direct a show, so that next year we know how to help you. But yeah, being a director, I will do everything that I have to do. I will listen to every command given to me. I'll prove myself, Miss Manassas, that I have a lot to offer, and this would be the perfect opportunity to prove everything. But yeah, thanks for watching!